Hey, I'm Marvin with Wis-Coat, and it's Wis-Coat Wednesday again. This is our third week, I think, and we got a lot of people that want to do it, and I'm excited about, some fun guests are coming up. So I know we're getting into the third week, and it's been kind of new so far, but I'm hoping that we'll get some stuff with events that are going on in town. If people have anything like that, benefits, anything that we can do. So I put it out there that I wanted to do this, and Ryan, Officer Ryan Price here of Lone Rock, was gracious enough to say, hey, this sounds like something that could grow into something, and I want to be part of it. So we decided to set it up. I'm gonna turn it over to him, Officer Ryan Price, and you can start kind of by telling us what it is you do around here, how long you've been here, and what all goes down here that you kind of take care of for us.
Okay. Well, as many of you know, I'm Officer Ryan Price. I am the only officer employed by the Village of Lone Rock, so we are a small police department, to say the least. I've been with the village since January of 2014. This is kind of a career reboot for me. If you don't know, I was a deputy sheriff in Juneau County for many years, from 2002 to 2013, and was going to leave the profession. I'm originally from here. My family moved back into the area, and then after I came back, I decided I wanted to give law enforcement another crack. So fortunately, Lone Rock brought me on board, and I do also work for the police department over in Poynette. So I do have a lot of experience, and I try to do as much for the Village of Lone Rock as I can with, of course, limited limited manpower and limited hours.
Yeah, and I know, that's the thing. Sometimes people are like, man, I seen Ryan a bunch this week. I didn't see Ryan a bunch this week. I know I see you pretty often because I hit the brake pedal.
Yeah.
So, you're there. It's just a lot of times people aren't looking for you, and you're out, and there's some stuff to do, stuff to take care of. So, that's just kind of the way it goes, I guess.
Well, I don't keep regular hours,
right?
And that's not a unique practice to Lone Rock. Pretty much every law enforcement agency I know of that operates like Lone Rock does that on purpose.
Right.
I do know it's kind of frustrating for folks when they want to get a hold of me for a positive reason, sure, and I'm not there. But for negative reasons, it doesn't do any good for the criminal element for me to post the hours publicly of when I'm going to be here and when I'm not going to be here. So that's why that's done. It's to keep people, is he here, is he not here?
Right.
As long as people have that little bit of doubt, we in law enforcement could kind of use that to our advantage.
Sure. And I know, people, it seemed to me, at first it takes a little bit for the community to warm up, to somebody new or something new. I mean, that's what happened with us. A guy doing seal coating with some tan skin. It was it was a little bit for the people to get used to, that we wanted to be here, be part of the community, help out, and once Lone Rock kind of warmed up to us and seen that we just wanted to be part of the community, help out, make it a great place for our kids to live, which should make it a great place for everybody's kids to live, and they kind of warmed up. So now I know everybody knows you, because they show you show up at all the events. Where you're needed and where you're wanted, and that's what we try to do too. I know I said I was going to ask you a question, so we'll get to that. Like I said, one question. And the first question I kind of have is, I think it's the only question, but what can we do kind of in the community to help out our law enforcement agencies?
I think the best thing that everyone in Lone Rock can do is just communicate, and that's been kind of a struggle ever since I've been here.
Right. Which is hence why I'm trying to do this.
And I think that's awesome, and that's when I saw you do this and I contacted you. The big thing is don't be afraid to contact me.
Right.
I had a little advantage when I started here with the village because, like I said, I grew up here. I went to elementary school in Lone Rock.
Sure.
I did spend my teenage years in Spring Green, but I'm a Lone Rock kid at heart. Played baseball here. Used to be a Cub Scout in Lone Rock. Yeah. Cub Scouts. So everybody knows me. My grandparents, who deceased many years ago, retired in Lone Rock. My dad actually holds the honor of being from the last class to graduate from Lone Rock High School before the consolidation. So a lot of people knew me. So I think I had it easy to come into town, and everybody knew me or knew my family. Now it kind of feels like that honeymoon phase has wore off a little bit. because I am noticing people are frustrated because I'm not here as much as I probably should be, and they're wondering why that is. So that's where the communication comes in. If you see me and you know I'm on duty, don't be afraid to talk to me, to ask me questions, to approach me. There's no such thing as a stupid question.
Exactly.
There's no such thing as a small problem. A lot of big things in law enforcement start by little problems.
That's true.
The O.J. Simpson homicide started as a barking dog complaint.
Sure, yeah.
So you never know what you're going to find.
Right, and you know, it's there's not been a shortage of big things to happen around here. So
when I'm not here, don't be afraid to call the Richland County Sheriff's Department.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I share a lot of information back and forth with them. Sheriff Bindle has done an awesome job since he's taken over. He doesn't treat me like a second-class person.
Yeah, which is
that's
what I like about our sheriff too. He treats me the same as he treats anybody else, and I can really appreciate that. Maybe one day we'll get him on Wis-Coat Wednesday for some kind of big benefit. But
so yeah, talk to me, talk to the sheriff's office. What they know does trickle down to me,
all right.
And that's the best way we can do it, because with a small town with limited resources, you got to keep the information flowing.
That's right.
So
all right, there we go. That was the third week of Wis-Coat Wednesday.
Thanks everybody.
We got businesses hopefully coming up soon, so we'll see what happens. If you have an event, like I said, or a benefit or anything like that, tell Ryan to tell me, or you can come tell me. Don't be camera shy. I promise I'm gentle about this kind of thing, and we can get things going. So thanks again. We'll talk to you guys soon. Stay tuned for the next Wis-Coat Wednesday, whenever it is, but hopefully next Wednesday.